Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Leslie, and this is going to be a series of Frugal Thoughts. I have another YouTube channel called The Whole Shebang, which I'll list down there. I started that about 8 or 9 months ago, but as I was doing that YouTube channel, I realized that I was putting some videos about frugality on that, and I really just wanted to have a YouTube channel that only talked about frugality. So this is going to be that channel. I've always been a super frugal person. I have always been proud of being frugal. My friends know I'm frugal. They would actually, some of them would laugh at me, and it never bothered me because I was kind of proud of being frugal. Found two books pretty young and when I was younger. One of them was called The Tutwiler Gazette by a woman named Amy Decision. I'll put the link down there. I know you can still buy that book on Amazon. But I found that book to be incredibly helpful. In addition to lots of little hints and helpful things that she would give you, she also was the first person that I was aware of who had started talking about frugality as a way of living your life every day so that you can achieve bigger goals. For her, she wanted to retire, I think, by the time she was 40 and have a house with an attached barn, I think it was. And she was able to do that because she had been frugal for years and had been very careful with her money. So that was always like a big thing. I was a stay-at-home mom for years. I now do work full-time, but I'll explain that to you later. But anyway, I was a stay-at-home mom, and while I was home, I was always being very frugal, and it was one of the reasons why my family and I were able to have a lot of fun in a frugal way. The second book that I read was a book by a gentleman called Thomas Stanley, and he wrote a book called The Millionaire Next Door, and that also is a book about living frugally and how living a frugal lifestyle so often enables people to gather and accumulate tremendous amounts of wealth. And that really made an impact on me because I was someone who had been frugal, and when I saw the way that these people who were oftentimes in very modest jobs were able to accumulate tremendous wealth by the time they were in their 50s and 60s, that really made an impact on me because while I was not earning an income per se as a stay-at-home mom, I was able to save money for my family, and that was really good. The third person who has made an impact on me, although I have not read the book, is a gentleman by the name of Dave Ramsey. If you're watching this channel, I assume you are familiar with Dave Ramsey. If you are not, you should become familiar with him. I bought this book for my oldest son, I believe, and for Christmas last year. I think there was a special after Black Friday, and I had heard of him, and I love these kind of books, obviously, and so I bought it for him. I gave it to him, and then I started listening to him he has a podcast as well as he's a YouTube channel that he does, and it's basically 5 to 10 minute blurbs from his previous days podcast. And I would highly recommend that you watch him after you watch my channel because Dave Ramsey is notorious for giving really good, sound, down-to-earth advice. I love him. I love his attitude. I love his philosophy. I love the way he treats people. I love everything about him. One of the things that I keep on telling people, and if you're a stay-at-home mom, this rings particularly true. He talked about how even at his worst, and when he was 28 and had to declare bankruptcy, his wife was always a stay-at-home mom to their 3 children because in her role as a home economist, that meant more to their family than if she'd been able to go out and earn an income. And that made a big impact on me because as someone who was home with my children, I had felt that same way for many years, that my time was better served being at home and doing frugal things, which I will describe to you over the course of these frugal thoughts that I'm going to be having, these series of frugal thoughts. But anyway, those are the 3 books this one is only within the last 7 or 8 months. So I will be doing a series of frugal thoughts. I'm going to hopefully do this every 2 or 3 days and just let you know the things that I do to be frugal for my family. One of the things I do want to leave this to you all with, if you never watch this again, is that frugality is not something you should be embarrassed about. And it really is a way to create financial independence in your life. And it's a peace of mind. There's no wonder why Dave Ramsey calls his workshop that he does Financial Peace University, because it really is. And I knew that before I knew about Dave Ramsey. But anyway, I will discuss, and I will tell you later in a different video, the way when a somewhat catastrophic event hit my family, my frugality, and the frugal lifestyle that we are living and have been living for years is really what gave me the peace of mind to know that we were going to work our way through this and that we're going to be fine. So anyway, that's a story for another day. Please subscribe to my videos, which is down there, I think, and like it. I hope you like it. I try not to say the word like and I know I do. I know also I need a better camera, and I apologize if it's bad, and I apologize for the sound. I'm working on, and I have been emailing people about getting a better camera with better equipment. But for now, this is what I have. And I'm being frugal. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope that you enjoy my videos in the future. And if you have any questions or comments, or I would like to know anything that you do or how your feelings about frugality, again, I just don't think that frugality is something to be embarrassed about. I think you should be proud to be frugal. I am very proud, and all my friends know that I'm frugal, and it's not anything I've ever been embarrassed about. Anyway, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed these videos as they're coming out, and I will hopefully see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.